Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are in the world. If this video showed up in your feed, there is a reason. And if you clicked on it because of the title, there is a message in here for you. We are going to take a look at things that your spirit guide, your spirit team want you to know concerning something that somebody may be hiding from you. And this person could be a lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Could be your next door neighbor, the guy down the street, the woman in the grocery store. It could be anybody. It could be a family member, a sibling, co-worker, a boss. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to start out with some oracles. Focus. Saturn. Shifting your focus onto restricting access. Needing to restrict somebody's access to your energy. Blessings. Okay. Well, this is a very strong message. This right off the bat is screaming envy, screaming jealousy. But maybe they're not telling you, they're not showing it, but they are really focused on what you have, what blessings are coming in for you. And Saturn smashed right in between. Saturn represents rules, regulations. It represents structure. It could be, the limiting. So I feel like Saturn is in here saying you need to limit access to you. Limit other people's access to your blessings. Okay, let's get into the tarot here. I'm guilty of this too, of allowing, I guess the only word I could think of would be energy vampires. Allowing them access to my energy. I'm guilty of this too. We're human. And I've experienced it myself. People wanting what I have, and whether intentionally or not, maybe even sabotaging me in some way because I give them too much access. And if that sounds like you, that's where we need to set some boundaries. Okay? Under the deck, what's working behind the scenes? We have Justice. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. Sixes are about harmony and balance. Judgment and justice. Holy cow. And 4 swords. And I'm taking the Sun. It's like the spotlight's on you, honey. Behind the scenes, what's going on, they're seeing what you are receiving. They're seeing your victories. They're seeing you. They're seeing your light shining bright. Okay? And they're just laying there doing nothing. Whoever this is doing nothing with their life. And they're refusing. They are refusing to answer the call for their own life. So they're watching you, and they're seeing what you are receiving. They're seeing that you're making the correct decisions for yourself, and they're envious. I wish I could do that. And they can, but they're just not doing it. They would rather suck on your energy. They would rather borrow your energy to make themselves feel good. And it's just almost reminding me of like this a scenario of I want what Jane has. She has it all going for her. I want that. And it may be to a point of even creepily spying on you. But there's definitely a very jealous energy here. So, I don't know why I just shuffled that. It must have been for a reason. Okay. Two of Cups. The Empress. Four of Cups. I will say this, that this feels like somebody who is mature, possibly in a commitment of some sort. This does feel like, it does not necessarily a romantic partner, but more of a friendship, friend zone type thing. But whoever this is, there's an Empress around, okay? And they may find value in you, but with this Four of Cups here, there's some apathy here, some melancholy here. Whoever this is, they are not happy with their current life. They want that abundance. They want that joy. They want to be able to create something for themselves. But they're in the friend zone, and I would almost say that maybe they want more. There is definitely an attraction here, and they're attracted to your success. This could be somebody. Funny that the phone rang. Your phone might be ringing here very shortly. This person might be calling you very soon, possibly after this reading. I'm just saying there's a reason why my phone started ringing at this particular time. Because I want to say that this person is attracted to your success. They're attracted to what you are doing, what you are producing. And maybe they're with somebody who doesn't produce. Okay? Keep that in mind. What are their motivations? So what are they hiding from you? They're hiding the fact that they are in an unsatisfactory commitment. Now, what part of that are they hiding? That could be different for every individual. Some of you, maybe you're talking to this person and you're thinking, well, this could have potential to go beyond that friend zone. But what they're not telling you is that they already have a commitment. They already have somebody that they've been committed to for a long time. But they're not telling you. They're looking to get out of it. Or maybe this is a friend that there is some kind of attraction there. And they're making, it's almost like they're trying to compare themselves to you. Like, I have a happy life too. But really they don't. They're hiding that aspect from you. And for some of you, this could be same sex. And what I mean is not a romantic interest, but a friend who sees you all happy, whether this is in a commitment in your career or in life in general. And they want to be you. They want what you have. And what they're not telling you is that they're not happy where they are, but they're presenting themselves as an Empress. Okay? Now, the next line will be what is your energy and your intuition? What is your energy in this? We have the Strength, Ace of Swords. Oh, you're seeing the bullshit. You're not fooled. You're not fooled. Eight of Cups. I'm not surprised to see this actually for you. You have a very strong will. And you have been in a position of trying to resist abandoning this person. You've been trying to resist this. But the key element, and the key element to this whole spread, is the Ace of Swords, truth. Okay, victory and clarity. You're opening up, the opening is this Two of Cups. That is representing a union. Doesn't always have to be romantic, but it has emotional value, emotional weight. So this is seeing the truth about a certain relationship. What is it based on? And you're in a place of, you've been resisting trying to walk away from this. But you're in a place of seeing clearly that you might have to. Okay. Because whoever this is, it's like when you make connections, you have to really be mindful of who you hang out with, who you communicate with, who is in your energy. That's why Saturn's here, limiting access. Okay? You have a lot of blessings here. But Saturn is saying, limiting access. You need to focus on your own blessings. They're definitely focused on it. They're definitely focused on it. And maybe that's why they're trying to be friends with you. And that is something that you really have to keep in mind. As hard as that is, as painful as that is, you know, they want to, what is it? The old saying, ride on your coattails. There is that adage of when you want to be successful, you mingle and you hang out with successful people. I think this person does that. But you have to set certain boundaries. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is what's coming to light. What is good, like basically what's happening next in this connection. We've got the Fool. The World. Holy shit, these are major arcanas. Right here. And a Knight of Pentacles. This is about exhibiting caution. This is an opening and a closing. I can't make this up. This is closing something and opening up to something new. This is a new way of doing things. The World card does represent success. It represents completion. It represents a cycle. And it's opening up to something. And being as right next to the Fool is going away from the world. And the world is looking at the Fool. Okay? So this is like their greatest fear of you walking away from them. But sometimes we have to do things for our own stability. This is slow and steady. This does not feel like a very fast exit. Okay? Their side of the story is they want to go on a new path. They're feeling kind of weakened at the moment. They see your relationship as very strong. We're going through the columns now. Very strong connection. They see it there. Okay? And they want to take a leap of faith. Some of you, this is romantic. I'm just saying. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. The Fool is also about innocence. But it's a fresh new start. It's new hope. And I'm seeing what's coming next is about closing a certain phase, a certain cycle, and going off into the future with something new. With caution. Because this card is here, this is the exit card, this is moving forward. And this is patience and hard work. It's going to take hard work, but I'm seeing a very slow exit. This is not an exit that you're just going to wake up one morning and be like, I'm out of here. I'm packing my bags. I'm exiting this connection. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a slow exit, a slow burn. Because what I'm also seeing is perhaps they make an exit, because when you start restricting access to them, or access, when you, if I could talk, when you start restricting their access to you, they're not going to be happy, and they're going to want to make their exit. And maybe find somebody else to leech off of. I just got to call a spade. And the truth to the matter is, we got two major arcanas flanking the truth. And it's funny that this is in this column, because this is the truth line. The sword of truth. The clarity. Having some kind of breakthrough. We've got the world, the Empress on top, and the world on the bottom. You are the oyster of your own world. You have control over your physical reality. Above you, influencing, is the Empress. The truth is, the Empress weighs down on you, and in some cases even holds you back. Because what energy does is it's a magnet. You pick up other people's energies. You have to learn to shield yourself. That's why you need to limit that access, okay? You absorb people's energy. Have you ever noticed, have you ever been around somebody that's had a really, really bad day? Okay? It's one thing to try to lift them up, right? Try to make them feel better. Listen to them. But it's another thing to allow it to affect you. And sometimes we have no control over that. You're moving forward, and then they're trying to drag you back. They're trying to influence your ideas. They're Debbie Downers. Maybe because they're having a bad day, and when you're doing something, they try to doubt what you're doing, try to talk you out of it. You know, it's things like that. And sometimes we have to be discerning of our own emotions, our own spirit. If we're in a place that maybe we're not having the best day, then you compound it with somebody else, then your energy is even more influenced by them. And it brings you down even further. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. Another scenario. You're trying to be that good friend. You're trying to listen to this person's problems. That's great. That really is. It's being a friend. It's having your friends back. But if they want to go on for hours and hours, you know, and I'm one of them people, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I really don't. But I can't sit and listen for several hours about the same thing over and over and over again. Like you see me here. I've got work to do. I've got my life to lead. I've got my own career moves, my businesses, my side hustles. Okay? I've got to have my me time as well. My extracurricular or entertainment, enjoying oneself. You know, so there has to be a sense of balance. And I know I'm talking to somebody. I'm I'm even talking to myself. Just saying. But you have to put boundaries down. There is a balance between being that really good friend and offering advice. Hopefully, the other person's willing to take your advice and act upon it. And we have those people out there that you could give all the advice out there, all the best advice. You can lead that horse to water, but you can't lead them to drink. Loss of supervision. That's because I took the battery out of the fire alarm. I need to replace it because Daisy goes nuts because it's been going beep, beep. And that's a signal there. When things like that happen in my videos, I pay attention and I listen. That's that lack of supervision is not keeping an eye out. It's walking blindly with a connection with that person. And being unaware of what their intentions are. Now, that you're dealing with somebody very envious of you. Envious of everything that you have. They're focused on you. They're focused on what you have. They're not happy in their own situation. They try to present themselves as an empress when they're not. Okay? And this feels more like a friendship level. Okay? It could be a relative. I'm not ruling that out. For some of you, this could be a potential romantic interest. But at this point, at the time of this reading, or at the time that you hear this, it's probably mostly a friendship at this point. There's definitely a strong connection there. Right? But the truth, dead center, is staring you straight in the face. It's like you can't ignore that truth anymore. And what you need to know is sometimes we have to go our own way. We have to go towards something more stable. Sometimes we have to work on ourselves, okay? And if it's something that is not fulfilling to you, if it's something that is constantly bringing you down, making you feel that melancholy feeling about life, sometimes you got to go your separate way. Or at the very least, put a little bit of space between you and that person. Put a little bit of space. Let yourself breathe. And it will send a message to them. Hey, I don't have time to be in chat, in text messages for hours on end, or on the phone for hours on end. Oh, I would love to meet you for lunch, but I can't sit at the restaurant all the way till 9 o'clock. We meet at 11 a.m. I can't stay there till 9 p.m. Okay? I've got things I have to do as well. Let's get to the point. Let's see what the problem is. I give you advice. I expect you to follow it. Listen to it. Some people, you give them all the advice in the world. That's what I started to say. And they ignore it. They still know better, but they want your advice. I've never understood that. They're still going to do their own thing. But why waste my time if I'm going to give you advice and you're going to ignore it? That's what this person does. I really want to get some clarity on this Two of Cups. I'm going to pull a couple of cards on this Two of Cups. Seven of Wands. The Moon. The Emperor. Holy shit. I can't make this up. And Eight of Wands. For those of you that have a friend that presents himself as single, they're very much involved with somebody. That's a warning to someone. Very much involved. They may not be happy in it, and they're not offering you. They're offering you bullshit. Okay? I'm just saying, they're offering you bullshit. We have the Emperor and Empress on the board here. That is a divine pair. Divine masculine, divine feminine. We have the moon with the Seven of Wands. Defensiveness. Taking a defensive stand. Protecting. Even hiding because of the moon. I am hiding this from you. I need to protect my interests. I can't let you know about this other person. This potential third party. But I still want to talk to you. Eight of Wands. I want to communicate with you. I want to get to know you more. Because I like what I see over here under the surface that I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you everything why I'm attracted to you. Mm-mm. Okay, let's look at the world. Is this closing or opening something? Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Three of Wands. This is looking forward to the Chariot. This is very fast-moving energy. This is moving towards and looking out. This is expecting something very positive to come in. That is going to offer long-term stability. I'm seeing this as the world, something that you may have felt like you were played for a fool. You're closing that out. This is a new chapter opening up for you. Something brilliant, something bright. That you are moving towards success. You are moving towards your own wishes, your dreams, your desires. So the world is opening up to you. Your ships are about to come in. That is going to bring you a lot of abundance. And it's no wonder this person is so focused on your blessings. You've got blessings coming in, and they know it. They see it. And again, restrict access. Start being mindful of what you say to this person about what you're doing. It may not be a physical sabotage, but I feel like an energetic sabotage. Because they take somehow energy vampire. Don't let them steal your blessings. Restrict access because you've got something big coming in. But I'm going to end it here. And if this resonated with you, please drop me a comment below. And I'm messing up my flowers. This came from my son's wedding. I made these centerpieces for my son's wedding. And they got little lights in the bottom, fairy lights. I might add more lights. But anyhow, I love you all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. Hit that notifications. Share this video if you know somebody in this type of situation. Okay. Till next time, I leave you with love and light.